Bonjour, Marty Curry.
Bonjour.
We're at a very interesting place on Madeline Island. It's, well, what some people would call junk, but this is distinctive, very, very distinctive stuff. There's metal on the ground, old semis, there's a lot of trees, there's all kinds of little interesting, delightful metal sculptures that show up. We're at the home of Tom Nelson, who's something of a, well, what should we say, insurgent on this island. And you've been working with him the last few weeks. I was first drawn to you because, one, you're a farmer. You planted some squash out here.
Well, I don't know if that makes me a farmer, but I grow squash, that's for sure, you know.
They look really healthy.
Yeah.
They look really healthy, and they're amidst this metal and steel that probably most zoning boards in the United States would shut down tomorrow if they could.
Sure.
Marty, why is this place significant to you?
This place, I mean Tom's place, is a microcosm of America. And basically you're getting urban areas being reclaimed. You know, some of these urban areas in these cities are being reclaimed and they're having gardens put up in the middle of these cities. You know, to have the squash here in the midst of what people would consider trash is just very, you know, symbolic of what's happening in the bigger picture. You know, we come through this sort of huge consumer industrial society, and it turns out what we really need is more agriculture, because everybody's got to eat, turns out. So yeah, so we'll see where that takes us. But this place is beautiful. I mean, it's magic. There's a lot of cast-offs from society that they didn't want, and we're basically looking to put it back to use as an educational tool for kids and people on some of these bigger political issues.
This is kind of a grim view, but this is kind of a post-apocalyptic landscape here.
Oh, absolutely.
But there's a lot of joy. People are happy right now. We're happy on this island. What's the special magic of this for Native people, for all people out on Madeline Island?
Well, Madeline Island is a sacred space. You know, it's the end of a migration. At the end of migration comes the rebuilding. You know, and part of the rebuilding is this, you know, getting our resources together, both as Ojibwe and the non-Native community as well. Getting our resources together, because there's no us and them in many ways. We're in the same canoe and it's going down. So this sacred space, you know, we make our own sacred spaces. And Tom has made this space that is appealing to many people, which is we're taking what people will consider trash and we're transforming it into something beautiful.
We used to visit with McCoon's Walperzette out at Redcliffe. He had a boat out there. And we were all dreaming about that boat, how we'd put it together for Greenpeace, and that would be Walt's office. That boat came from this place, I understand.
I would imagine so. I mean, right now there's another 3 boats on this place. So, you know, we talk about this fact that the boat may be sinking. Well, we'll recycle the boat when it sinks, and we'll get everybody back on board once we patch it up.
Marty, that's the most hopeful stuff that I've heard in a long, long time.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing this work. I'm happy to meet you.
It's good to meet you. Thank you for your time.
This is Nick Vanderpye and Marty Curry for Indian Country TV.